me to no one. Long distance, I need you. When I see potential, I just gotta see it through. If you had a twin, I would still choose you.
What is going on, you guys? Brandon here, aka Brawadis, and today, I know this video probably belongs on my NBA channel, but this is such a hot thing going on right now. NBA playoffs start tomorrow, in case you didn't know. Tomorrow morning, early morning, and today I'm gonna bring you guys my predictions for the Western Conference first round in this video, and then a video going up later is going to be my predictions for the Eastern Conference first round. And the reason I did the West first is because, surprisingly, in case you guys didn't know, the East first round is going to be much more interesting, which is weird because if you've been following for the NBA for a while, the West is usually dominant. The West usually has much more interesting matchups. And this year, yeah, sure, the West is probably going to have the NBA champion, whether it be the Warriors or the Spurs. But in the East, the depth, it's going to be crazy. The first round is going to be crazy in the East. I'm going to start out East. You want to know my winners from the... I'm going to start West, not East. You want to know my winners in the West? Warriors, Spurs, Thunder, Clippers. Boo, how boring, blah, blah. I just don't... Oh, hold on. What was that I heard? Oh, you guys want to hear in detail? You want to hear how many games I think it's going to go? You want to hear some specifics? Okay. Well, now that you have my winners, let me give you specifics. Warriors in 4. Do I have to explain myself? Statistically, opinions could be different, but statistically, they are the greatest team in NBA history, 73-9. There's no denying that. That's why I say regular season, because now it's the playoffs. So you could debate that. You could debate how they are in the playoffs. In my head, I don't see Houston winning a game. Warriors sweep. They're the dominant team. There's a Western Conference Finals rematch, but one team went up while the other team went and took the last day of the whole season before making it to the playoffs. Warriors in 4, sweep. Next series, Spurs and Grizzlies. Spurs in 4, Spurs sweep. Did you guys, Memphis, no Mike Conley, no Marcus. Imagine how great this would have been, a series, Spurs and Grizzlies with a fully healthy Memphis squad in the first round. This Memphis team, you got to give some credit to Dave Yeager, coach, their head coach. He's battled through injuries all year. You want to know who's starting for them? Jordan Farmar. Yes, not only he's in the NBA, he's in the starting lineup for a playoff team. Jordan Farmar, Matt Barnes, Chris Anderson, Birdman, Zach Randolph. They're not. If they win a game, good for them. There's no way they're taking the Spurs in the first round. Memphis, a lot of potential on that team, but injuries killed them. And when I say killed, I mean killed them. So, yeah, Spurs in 4. Next series, Thunder versus Mavericks, 3-6 matchup. You got to feel bad for the Thunder because any other year, you'd be talking about them going to the finals. Oh, they could be a championship contender. They played great. It just so happens that for them, they got stuck in a year where the Spurs and Warriors have been fucking dominant. So, but I digress. Thunder, Mavs. I think the Mavericks take one game. I say Thunder in 5. They win 4-1. The reason I picked the Mavs to win one game rather than getting swept, if they win 2 games, I wouldn't be surprised, but I think they only win 1, 4-1. Thunder all year have been, I'm going to just say it, trash in the fourth quarter. They've given up double-digit leads. They've been up with 2-3 minutes and given the games away. And then you have, on the other side, Dallas, who has Dirk. Also, their head coach, Rick Carlisle, is amazing. One of the best head coaches in the league. So I think playoffs, they're mentally ready. I don't think they could take the Thunder in a series. I don't think it'll go to 7. I don't think it goes to 6. But I think they win one game in front of their home crowd in Dallas. So Thunder 4-1. Now, this series is where I think... If, like I said, I picked Warriors, Spurs, Thunder, Clippers, no upsets, right? If there's going to be an upset in the first round, if there's going to be an upset, the Los Angeles Clippers will fall to the Portland Trailblazers. Do I see it happening? Will I bet money on it? No. But, just know that I'm this close to picking the Portland Trailblazers to beat the Clippers, but I just can't do it. I can't do it. But, man... Clippers in 7. I'm saying this series goes 7 games. You know the history the Clippers have of choking in the playoffs. You know that history. If you watch basketball the past 3-4 years, the Clippers have done some pretty bad things in the NBA playoffs. And I don't mean bad in good. I mean bad. But I do see this going 7. I see the Blazers scaring the Clippers. And like I said, if one team is going to get upset in the West, it's gonna be Los Angeles, but I don't think the Blazers, they have the heart. Blazers have the heart. They have the individual Damian Lillard who could carry a team, but I just don't think as a team, especially with Blake Griffin coming back, DeAndre Jordan, Paul Pierce, Chris Paul, JJ Redick, and also the addition of Jeff Green. It's just like too much overall talent on the Clippers, but Brawadis right here is so close to picking Portland, but I just can't do it. I'm going Clippers in 7. This should be the funnest series to watch in the Western Conference. Like I said, usually the West, everyone is glued to the TV watching the Western Conference playoffs. This year is different. In the East, all the matchups look close. Even the 1-8 Cavs and Pistons. I'll get more into that in my next video. But the West, first round is going to be kind of boring. Second round and conference finals, that's a different story. You guys want to fucking tune into that. But Western Conference first round, predictable. Unless you go the Blazers route, I don't know. I'm picking Clippers in 7, but if the Blazers win, I'm going to be so sad I didn't predict them. But those are my picks for the Western Conference finals. The Western Conference. Guys, I talk too fucking fast. I'll go over them one last time. Warriors sweep, Spurs sweep. Memphis is killed with injuries. I would love to see a healthy Memphis versus San Antonio, but we're not going to see that. Jordan Farmar, starting point guard. I can't. Birdman is starting. I can't do this. Thunder in 5 against Dallas, and then Clippers in 7. Those are my picks for the Western Conference. Comment your picks below. Next video going up in a few hours is going to be my predictions for the East, which is going to be much, much tougher to predict. Guys, one last thing before I end this Western Conference video, I forgot to mention, I gave credit to Damian Lillard. I said the Blazers had a nice squad. Terry Stotts, that coach, head coach for the Blazers, he's earned my respect. I know he doesn't even know who the hell I am. I'm probably a piece of dirt on his shoe. He doesn't even know me. But Terry Stotts, he's done an amazing job with a team that, a bunch of nobodies. Okay, yeah, Ed Davis, Al-Farouq Aminu, CJ McCollum came out of nowhere. He's not a nobody, but just like a bunch of players, Myers, Leonard, and he's done an amazing job bringing out the best in all those players. So hats off to Terry Stotts. I respect him as a head coach.